Jwhackers, Jessie here. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. It is officially the first day of October, so I need to be thinking about my October budget. But before I can do that, I need to close out the last budget of September. So that is what we are here to do today. I'm going to track all of my spending from the last week. I'm going to use that expense tracker that I fill out to check in with my paycheck budget, see how I did, if I was under budget or over budget. We're going to take anything I have left over at the end of that budget and stuff it into my mini savings challenges for the last kind of hurrah of September. Technically it's October 1st, but it's money left over from the last paycheck of September, so it'll go towards my September savings challenges. And yeah, we'll just kind of wrap everything up for September so that we can get prepped and ready for October. If you missed the announcement, I am posting videos here on my channel every single day in the month of October. I'm calling it my Vlogtober series. It's a combination of budget style videos like the one you're gonna see today, plus a lot of vlogs, grocery hauls, and other kind of random goodness. So if you have not yet subscribed and you are interested in lots and lots of content coming from me, now's the perfect time to subscribe. So I have my budget planner here, and I'm just going to flip back to my paycheck budget and expense tracker for the last paycheck in September. I cannot believe how quickly September came and went. Probably the fastest month yet this year, and they all have been flying by. So let's go ahead and get this wrapped up. I am tracking expenses for September 24th through September 30th, and I did not have a lot of transactions that happened this past week, but let me tell you, we ate out practically every day. I thought that the previous week was going to be the busiest week of the year. This week was just as busy, and I really fell into a bad habit of just saying, F it, let's just do what we got to do to get through this week. So a lot of eating out spending. If you guys know me at all, you know that we already eat out a lot. So if I am shocked at how much we ate out, then you know it's a lot. So let's just get into it. Starting with the 24th of September. This is the day that we get paid, and you guys know by now, the first thing I do every single week when my husband and I get our paychecks deposited into our account is I make some transfers. So I transferred $750 to our next month's bills account for October's bills. We are paying all of October's bills with September income. We're a month ahead, and that requires $750 each paycheck to be moved from one account to the other so that we are all prepped and ready once October rolls around. So I did that, and I also pulled out the cash that I needed to stuff my savings challenges, which you would have already seen me do that. So the category here is savings. It's short-term savings. It goes into my savings challenges, and then at the end of every month, I take all of the finished savings challenges and I use that money to stuff my sinking funds, which are things that I'm saving for that are coming up in a short amount of time. So within a calendar year, a lot of the things are spent on a monthly basis, but things that aren't set in stone and aren't necessarily every single month. So I'll talk a little bit more about my sinking funds and my savings challenges in a separate video coming here on my channel later this week, but that is what that $200 is for. So I did that. And then immediately we started with the eating out. So on the 24th was a Tuesday. We did Chipotle for dinner. I am a huge Chipotle fan. You guys will have to let me know, do you like Chipotle? And what do you usually order when you go there? Big burrito bowl person myself. And the amount that we spent was $43.46. And that was it for the 24th. On the 25th, this was a busy day. I picked up my son from school this day. He came back to my office where we work and did some filing for me. And then we went home, we got everything ready, and we went immediately to a late night soccer game where he played and they won. It was a great game, a really close game. After which we had dinner out and we went to crumble cookies. So more eating out. This time it was Panda Express. And we spent $45.01. And then we took Austin and his girlfriend to Crumble Cookie to get some cookies to celebrate. None of us had ever had crumble before. Well, his girlfriend had, but no one in my family had. So again, eating out. And we spent $33.37. Then we had a couple of no-spend days, which was really good because we did a lot of spending this week. And we definitely benefited from having a few days where we did not spend any money. The next time we spent money from this paycheck budget was the 28th of September. And I know you guys are surprised. Nope, I'm lying. 27th of September. And I know you guys are surprised to hear it, but we did more eating out. This time it was Five Guys. This was a Friday. My husband and I were getting ready to head up north for the weekend to our camper. We got a late start because we ended up working late on Friday, despite the fact that we had originally planned on cutting out of work early. We ended up working super late, just kind of how the day happened. That happens in our line of work. We do sewer and drain cleaning with the company that we own. And sometimes there's emergencies that come up and we can't leave when we want to. So this was one of those days. We hit up Five Guys on our way out of town and we spent $45.78. This is just my husband and I. Five Guys is so expensive, but so good. And then we went to Dairy Queen for dessert. Also eating out. And that was $18.73. So as you can see here, a pattern. We didn't do grocery shopping at the beginning of this week. We didn't plan any meals. So I'm already kind of ill prepared during the week when we're working throughout the week and we've got soccer games in the evenings and everything. I was even more ill prepared this past week and we just ate out every day. Not the greatest. Finally though, on the 28th, we did go and get some groceries. My husband and I did. We needed some groceries for our weekend camping trip. Before that though, we went to McDonald's for lunch. So yeah, more eating out. And the amount there was $25. And then finally we did the grocery shopping on the 28th. We went to Walmart and we spent $135.33, and that was grocery. So when I sat down to look over our finances and get everything set up to film this video, there was a moment where I contemplated leaving some of this eating out off of my expense tracker because I was embarrassed about, number one, how much we spent, but number two, just how much we ate out. It's so not healthy. It's so not good. I don't feel good about this at all, but I wanted to be honest and transparent with you guys. As a family that regularly eats out too often, we went crazy this week. We were not prepared for the week. Things were busy. We were tired, you know, all of the excuses. But this is absolutely ridiculous. Like, my family deserves better than this. And so for October, I'm going to set a goal for us to eat out only once a week. Now, I don't know if that's realistic, but I know that we have to do better than this. This is terrible. But just like open and honestly, this is how our week went. And I can't really sugarcoat it. I don't want to lie to you guys. This is how it was. And I really hope to do better in the new month. Fresh start, new month. Anything's got to be better than this. Like, my family deserves better than this. I've got to get my stuff together. That being said, that was all of the spending that happened this week. So yes, a lot of eating out. The thing of it is had I gone grocery shopping earlier in the week, we probably would have had a few, maybe 1 or 2 nights where we would have eaten at home, but we were also super busy, so maybe not. Maybe I would have spent a bunch of money on groceries at the beginning of the week and it would have just sat there not getting eaten. So the only kind of bright spot in this really terrible spending week is that we didn't spend a bunch of money on groceries that went to waste. At least our grocery spending is on the lower side, which kind of helps offset the spending portion of the eating out. But I'm really ashamed of this. I really want to do better. And hopefully filming videos every day in October and being more present both in my budget and here on my channel will help keep me accountable, and I'll be able to curb this. Because growing up, for me, my family was very kind of low income. My parents both worked a lot. We did not eat out. Like, if we ate out, it was a very special occasion. And even my family, my husband and my 2 children, when they were younger, we very rarely ate out. It was a treat. And now it's just not a treat anymore. It's the norm. We don't enjoy it. It's like, it's not special. It's not healthy. It's not good. It's a waste of money. And it's definitely gotten way out of control. So this is like my rock bottom moment, I hope, and we can do better from here. Let's go ahead and get some totals. Starting with the categories here, there's bills, my cash, eating out, grocery, and spending. And I want to bring in my highlighters so that I can color code everything. So that's how I like to do things. Alright, so for bills we'll do this blue. I'm just gonna kind of highlight everything and then I'll add it all up at the end. For cash, I'll do green. For eating out, we'll do yellow, and it's basically the whole page. And then, oh, you guys, I skipped a transaction. I did not talk about Dollar Tree. We went to Dollar Tree on the 25th, so this is out of order. I hate when that happens, but it is what it is. We went to Dollar Tree and just grabbed like a few things we needed, came out of spending, and it was $10. So there was, in fact, a spending transaction, which is here, and then grocery is here. All right, let's do some math. So we know bills was $750. Cash was $200. Eating out. Here, let's go ahead and face the music here. It's so much. And you guys, don't leave negative comments for me about the eating out. Trust me, I already know. You don't need to beat a dead horse. I already know this is terrible and not the way to be. $135.33 was groceries, and then spending was $10. So in total, We spent $1306.68 this week. And the variable portion of that was $356.68. Okay, so I want to use this information to fill in my paycheck budget, but before I do that, we did have some spending from our sinking funds. And I want to go ahead and mark those in here, kind of the last of the spending for September. So we utilized our health sinking fund quite a bit this week. We also bought some clothing and utilized our clothing sinking fund and our pets sinking fund. So on the 24th, and of course my neighbor's starting to cut his grass. Every Tuesday morning he cuts his grass right while I'm filming. We'll be beyond grass cutting season soon and that won't be a problem anymore, but I don't have any other time to film this, so we're just gonna go with it. Sorry about the background noise. From my clothing sinking fund, I needed a few things. I purchased from Walmart and from Old Navy. This was Old Navy. Just a couple of things that I really needed. I spent $44.47. On the 24th as well. On the 24th, my husband and I both had doctor's appointments with specialists, and we had a copay of $60 each. So from our health sinking funds, we spent $120 that day. And then on the 26th, I picked up part of my prescription. So from our health sinking fund, I spent $17.41. And then on the 27th, I picked up the other half of my prescription. The one pharmacy I went to was out of stock of the inhaler that I use to manage my sarcoidosis. So I had to go to a different pharmacy and pick that up, and that was $30. On the 28th, I made that purchase at Walmart for a couple of sweatshirts that I really needed moving into fall. Even though we've been seeing 80-degree days again, it kind of comes and goes, right? We had 62 one day last week, and then like 2 days later it was 80. But we are moving into the cold season here, so I'm gonna need sweatshirts. I went through and got rid of a lot of old ones, and I just needed a couple of new things. So I spent $36.11 at Walmart. And then on the 30th, we had Maple, our dog, groomed. She had her monthly bath. That came out of pets, and that was $41.20. So that was everything from our sinking funds. I'll be able to close this out then in an upcoming video, so be on the lookout for that. All right, moving back to this paycheck budget here, let's go ahead and close it out and see how we did overall. So October's bills, we transferred the $750 as anticipated. The amount that we were working with this week was indeed $1,600 as I planned. I pull out $1,600 from our weekly paychecks to make this paycheck budget happen. So that is what I did. $750 went to October's bills. So our fixed expenses are as always. Variable expenses, this is where I have the most control over my budget. For groceries, we budgeted $300. We only spent $135.33, which is good because we only budgeted $150 for eating out, and we blew past that and spent $211.35. And then for spending, I budgeted $50. We only spent $10. So even though I blew the budget in a major way with the eating out, my underspending in these other categories has me under budget overall for this section. at $356.46, which means that we're actually $143.54 under budget for variable this week, which is good, really, really good, all things considered. So I'll take the wins where they are. So that means then I have extra money I can work with here in the sinking funds section. But before I get into this extra line item, let's talk about savings. We budgeted $200. That is what we actually took out of the bank and stuck into our savings challenges. So you saw that. In terms of extra, I'm going to take an extra $60 from this underspending we did here in this variable category. I'm going to take that $60. We're going to stuff it today in our mini savings challenges, which means that we saved a total of $260 rather than the $200 I had budgeted, and that's always a good thing. I always want to save more if I can. We are still credit card debt free, so yippee for that. Another win. I'll take it. And let's go ahead and get some totals here. So we started with $1,600. We had $750 in fixed expenses, $356.46 in variable expenses, $260 in sinking funds. I am going to allocate that extra $60 here momentarily. Let's do this. $1,600 minus $750 minus $356.46 minus $260 is $233.54. So that's going to go into my buffer. Any time that I have money left over at the end of a paycheck budget, I leave it in the bank till the end of the month, and then at the end of the month, anything that I still have left that I didn't have to get into to, you know, cover myself if I overspent somewhere, that money will go into long-term savings. So I have, you know, this $233.54 in the bank right now, plus what I had left over at the end of each of the previous paychecks. $94.42 here, $238.92 here, $151.51 here, and all of that money, provided I don't need it to true up my sinking funds, because I've been doing a lot of spending from our sinking funds, will go into long-term savings. So this money's either going to go into short-term savings to help me cover my sinking funds, or long-term savings, which is good news. All right, so that's everything I have for you on paper. Let me pull in my mini savings challenges and we'll allocate this extra $60. And that will wrap up this video. I know it's getting lengthy. All right, so I pulled in all of my mini savings challenges. I got them all set up here. I will talk about each of the challenges as I'm filling in the trackers at the end. I have my cash, and I did not go to the bank to make this happen. I used cash I had on hand, did not have as many ones as I thought I did, so we're using some big bills today. But I do have $60 here. Let's count it out. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So I'm gonna use these big bills as magic bills this month. I'm just gonna kind of mix them in amongst the ones. If you have never seen me play my mini savings challenges, how it works is I've got 6 challenges set up here, 1 through 6. I am going to roll a dice. Every time I roll the dice, whatever number it lands on, that savings challenge will get 2 bills. Usually I do 2 bills. Because I have so many larger bills, I'm gonna just do 1 bill per roll this time. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea. I didn't really think it through, just kind of decided that right now. So hopefully this rolling session doesn't get too long. Yeah, let's roll. Oh, well, what am I supposed to do with that? You guys see that? I guess I'll just roll again. All right, 4 is gonna get 1 bill. 5 is gonna get a bill. 1, 4, That's 4. Even with the numbers on them, you guys, sometimes I have a hard time counting. 2. All right, now we're moving into some bigger bills. 2. 2. 1. Apparently 2 is going to get all of the money today. Any money that we have kind of extra or left over, I will put towards, you know, next week's savings challenges. 4. 3. 5. I wonder if 6 is gonna get any today. I'm not cheating, so if I don't roll a 6, 6 gets nothing. It makes me sad, but that's how I've decided to do it this week anyway. You guys know I'm usually not above cheating if I want to. 4. Something I might do though, if I have leftover money from a challenge, because I finish a challenge, I may end up moving the extra money just to a different one rather than starting a new one. We'll see. I want to finish as many as I can today because it's the last money that I'm putting into my September savings challenges. 2 got everything today. Hopefully I can roll a 6 and at least give this guy $1. Nope. No love for AK budgets here. Let me go ahead and arrange these and we'll start talking about where the money's going. All right, starting out with challenge number 1 here. This challenge is from Beauty Mom Budgets. It is Simply the Zest, cute little lemon themed savings challenge, and each of the lemons is worth $2. We are adding quite a bit today, and it's an uneven amount. That's the only problem with doing single bills. So we might have to color in half a lemon here. We got $5, $10, $11, $12, $13. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I might just color in 12 and leave the extra $1 or roll the extra $1 over somewhere. I said I wasn't gonna cheat in this video and already I'm contemplating cheating. That's okay. They're my savings challenges. The money is all going to my sinking funds, so it's not like it's a bad thing. So I'm just gonna set this $1 aside. We'll see what we end up doing with it. I can get rid of my dice tower because we are done rolling. So we have $5, $10, $11, $12 going into this challenge, which will get added to the existing amount of money we had in there. We now have a total of 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, $26. This challenge will save me a total of $40 when everything is all said and done. So this money will end up going to my savings challenges that I finish in October, since we did not manage to finish it today and it's the last time we're doing this for September. All right, set that to the side and move on. Number 2, got all of my money today, and this is a savings challenge that I created. It is a little witch savings challenge. I have a little witch savings challenge bundle with 3 different witch themed savings challenges that you can download completely free. I have them linked down below. I created these for you guys as just a thank you for, you know, being around, sticking around my channel. So definitely go and download these, print them out, use them for yourself. I would love that. Let's see what this challenge got today. Got everything. We're gonna finish this and then some today. So we got 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Pretty sure that that is more money than this challenge even saves from the get-go. So let's see, what do we need to finish it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. Okay, so actually worked out. We have just a couple of dollars left. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. And what did I say I had? 28? 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, so I'm gonna set these $2 aside with this other $1. We'll see what happens with that money. Well, I can tell you for sure that one of those dollars is gonna go into my ding 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 challenge. But so I don't get myself confused, let me close this out first. So this witch savings challenge ended up saving me a total of 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, $32. Anytime I finish a savings challenge from my minis, this just goes into the pot with all of the other savings challenges I finished for the month. And then whichever of my sinking funds needs a little extra love, that's where this money will go. So I'm gonna set this aside with the other challenges I finished this month. You will see me kind of cash this out and allocate it to my sinking funds in an upcoming video, so stay tuned. Very excited to have finished another challenge. And because I finished that challenge, I rang the bell. We need to add $1 to the Ding 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 challenge, which is a savings challenge created by Donna, powered by creativity. It says when a bell rings in the savings and budgeting community, that means a savings challenge is fully funded, and you add $1 each time you ring the bell. So that's where this $1 is gonna go. Allocated one of those extra dollars. Hopefully we can bring that challenge in again and finish another challenge or two. I'm gonna need a new challenge for number 2 to start out October next week. And I think I'm just gonna use another one of my witch ones. So that witch challenge that you just saw me finish comes in that little bundle I created for you guys, and these two do as well. So that one had 2s. This one's blank. You can fill in any amount you want. You can use it as a roll and save, or just fill in whatever your little heart desires. Little cauldron. And then the witch's hat is worth $1 for each one. So I'm gonna pull this one in, and we will start this next week. I don't think I'm gonna add these dollars in there. I think I'm gonna save these and allocate them to one of my already kind of going challenges in case I need a couple extra dollars to finish one. Okay? All right, moving on to number 3. Challenge number 3 comes from Candy over at Stuff and Budget. This is a $40 savings challenge with an adorable little unicorn on it. And this challenge is getting $5, $10, $11. So again, I hate odd numbers. I'm gonna set this $1 off to the side. We're just gonna add 10. So I swore I wasn't gonna cheat, and then here I am cheating. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So not quite finished with this challenge yet, unfortunately. I was hoping to wrap this one up today so we could add this money to the September cash out video. Sadly, that was not the case. We still need $2, $4, $6. So if we end up with $6 extra here at the end, I may come back and finish this one off. But for now, this challenge has a total of, oh, there's a 20 in there. Okay. 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, $34. So we are 6 away from ringing the bell on the Stuff and Budget Unicorn Challenge. Do you guys follow Candy at Stuff and Budget? She has great YouTube videos. Highly recommend you check her out. All right, this Roll the Dice Savings Challenge has been around. Still chipping away at this a little bit at a time. It is from One Frugal Introvert here on YouTube and Etsy. And it seems like this one, even though it's got the highest amount of $105, always seems to get the least amount of money every week. Isn't it funny how that happens? So we're adding $4 more to this one today. And I'm gonna color in a 3 and a 1. And we still have a ways to go with this one. So it saves $105 total. And so far we have saved 20, 40, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. So we are more than halfway done, but still have a long way to go. Hopefully October we'll see this challenge finished. This challenge has been in my mini savings challenge binder since I started doing minis. It's been quite a few weeks. So I'll be excited to see that one get wrapped up, hopefully in October. All right, next up for challenge number 5, I have Hey There Queen Bee from Kimmy's Budgets. And this challenge saves me a total of $30. Looks like we need $2, $4, $6 to finish this challenge. And I've got 4. So guess where this extra $2 here is gonna go? It's It's gonna go right here to finish up this Hey There Queen Bee challenge. It now has a total of 6, so 2, 4, 6. That means we have completed this challenge. Should have a total of 30. Let's just count and be sure. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We have completed yet another challenge with just a little bit of finagling here. This is going to go into my finished challenges for the month. So exciting. Look at all of this money I'm going to get to allocate to sinking funds. So happy about that. We rang the bell. This last dollar is going to go into this ding 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 challenge as well. So I used up all of my extra money. Very happy about that. Sadly, that means that Hey K Budgets here, this little Let's Get This Bread challenge, did not get any love this week. 2, 4, 6, 8, $10 left to finish this Hey K Budgets challenge. And we will see this finished up sometime in October. So that was all of my mini challenges. Finished a few. Oh, I need to get a new challenge for challenge 5 here. So I have mini savings challenges tucked away in the back of my binder for just this occasion. I'm going to pull in this one from Snow Gardener 307. It's a little color and save ghosty. How cute is that? Very October appropriate with spooky season. So that we will start next week as well. So I'm going to get all of these put back into my binder for another week. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys are liking the longer videos. I've been kind of crunching everything together into just, you know, 2 or 3 budget videos a week instead of spreading everything out and having longer videos as a result. Gonna continue to do that for the foreseeable future unless I get like a ton of comments saying, girl, they're too long, switch it up, and then I will. But for now, I'm enjoying the process. I like longer videos myself, but I'd love to hear some feedback from you. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, leave me a ghost emoji so I know that you watched all the way to the end and you're a real one. Don't forget to subscribe so you can get all of my videos this month dropped right into your subscription feed. You can also hit the notification bell. That really helps out my channel. Leave this video a like, and I will see you guys real soon with another video. Tomorrow, in fact. I'll see you then. Bye!